Welcome everyone to the Fun Zone. I'm your host, Fun Person. I'm just gonna say right now, I am probably one of the biggest haters of things having jargon, and I don't know why. I'm a pretty whimsical guy. Like I like when things are cool and they have personality. When it comes to specifically movies and filmmaking, having jargon and slang, some of it just kind of genuinely just stresses me out. And so today I thought it'd be fun to just take a look at like a few common terms that you hear, and I'm gonna rank them on this little this thing. So it's action. Made myself a craft cocktail here, so let's just get right into this. I chose some pretty interesting icons for these, so hopefully this all makes sense. Let's break down the categories real quick. I have dumb and unnecessary. These are terms and jargon that I think are dumb and unnecessary. Next one is okay, question mark. This one is reserved for, like, if I hear it, I'll be like, okay, cool, like, whatever. Next one is it's fine. This is one that I'm just not offended by. And if people say it, I kind of just ignore it. Next one we have used occasionally. This is one that I myself say and that people use a lot, and I don't mind it. And last one we got cool and practical. These are ones that I think legitimately have a purpose and are kind of sick. The first one I have the 5-minute craft logo. That's craft. That's crafty. Craft services. Listen, could it just be called the food station? Sure. Does it need to have a name like Craft? Probably not, but I'm pretty sure it has been called this forever. And I don't know the history behind it. I'm not going to look it up. Honestly, it kind of stuck with me out of all the terms that I did here. So I'm going to put it in a it's fine category. Next up, I have this martini glass here. And that, of course, is referring to the martini shot. Is the last shot that you get in a day. This one's pretty cool because I like martinis, like being done with filming. I'm not the biggest on-set guy, so when I hear, hey, we're grabbing martini for the day, I'm like, huh, heck yeah. And it makes sense, you know, because you're done with the day. Maybe you're like, oh, let's go grab some drinks. It just, I don't know, this one just kind of makes sense to me as a hater. Probably just gonna throw this in the cool and practical section there. I don't even remember what I have for these. Oh yeah, this one, okay, so this one's a person rapping, rapping, right? So that's a rap. That term. This is honestly kind of the same mindset that I have for the martini shot. When you hear that, whoo, all of the stress just goes away, and now it's all the post-production's problem. Unless you have reshoots, yeah. This one's cool though, because it does make sense. You've wrapped the gift that is the filming process. You wrapped it, it's done. It makes sense, it's practical, and I have vivid memories of just waiting for someone to say that. Cool and practical. Next one, I don't know, but we have the Abby Singer shot. This one is very similar to the martini. It's the one before that, so the second to last one. This one, yeah, I'm gonna put it in okay. Like, I don't care. All I care about is being done, man. I don't need to know, like, all right, guys, we're on Abby Singer. Like, we're almost there. Like, no, I don't. Okay, like, whatever. Oh, yeah, okay, this one pisses me off. We have the clothespin, otherwise known as a C47. Dumb and unnecessary. Just call it a clothespin. I don't get this one. This one infuriates me. They are super useful, and there's, like, when you're in a pinch and you need a solution to hold something, say like a duvetine or like a diffusion, like, but they're a clothespin. They're not fancy. Stop. Dumb and unnecessary. Next up, I have a dead cat. This is a microphone with a fluffy little thing on it that protects it from the wind. You know, this one also probably feels like a really old term. I say it, you know. It was one of those ones that stuck with me. So, I'm gonna put it in the it's fine category. Actually, no, I'm gonna put it in the used occasionally one. I mean, I run sound every now and then. I don't know, it's cool. Like, I don't know, what else you gonna call it? A wind filter? That takes just as much time saying dead cat. So I think it's a decent nickname. Okay, what is this one? Oh yeah, okay. This one is the so this is a person flying. This represents the term flying in. Flying in is when you are bringing something on to the set. Like, hey, can you fly in a a chair. I don't know. This one is like, it's fun. I think it's fun. I use it more so as a joke in my everyday life rather than when I'm on a set, because it's just like, you could also just say, hey, can you go grab this for me? Like, yeah, it's I don't really see it. I think it's fine though. Like, I don't really have a problem with it. It's funny. Okay, this is a guy. Oh yeah, he's going shh. This is the classic quiet on set. This one's tough because I put this on here because, I mean, it's not necessarily jargon, but it's one of those things that I am so traumatized by. If you have a certain tone or just the way you say it is rude in any way, it strikes fear into my heart. I get so scared and I feel so bad. Out of all these on here, I mean, it might be one of the more practical ones. I mean, I have to put it up here because it gets the job done. It's not, there's no funny business. It is just, hey, shut up, but it's professional. So gotta give it its props. Next one is probably the one that everyone knows. We got a little guy here going action. I think action is, there's a bunch of steps that you need to take before, before the actors start acting. We'll get into some of those later, but this is the last one. He says action. This one has just stood the test of time, and it's something that everybody knows even before you learn about it. You don't use it occasionally. I'm not annoyed by it. This one is also up there with quiet on set. Action is just holy in the film world. Next up, okay, yeah, I put like a bunch of these lights. Now, I'm not a gaffer. I don't really work with lights a lot, but I'm I'm familiar that different wattages of lights have funny nicknames. I'll put them on the screen right here. I don't know. I'm trying to think, these nicknames are probably really helpful for people in that department, and they probably all know them and they're fun to use. But as someone who wants to know everything that's going on, when all of these different lights have different nicknames, I get confused. So, I mean, why can't we just call them by why can't we just call them by their names? I'm sorry, this one's gonna piss people off. I think this is dumb and unnecessary. No, actually, no, I'll put in, okay, like, hey, can someone fetch me a red hit? Okay, just say you wanted a certain light. I don't know. We have a little mute symbol. I'm pretty sure I did this one for MOS. It can stand for multiple things, just kind of where you're from, or just kind of what terms you use for it. Yeah, there's a couple different meanings for it, but the term MOS is on the little slate clapper board. If you say that and you kind of circle it, it means that you're not rolling audio. I want to put this in used occasionally. Honestly, I use it a lot because you don't get sound for every shot. It's not a nickname, it's just the abbreviations, the letters that are in a long term that you probably don't want to say the whole thing every time. So I think, yeah, I'll put this one in used occasionally, or it doesn't have anything like cool about it. It's just like, all right, yeah, that's the word, and you use it. So next up we have apple boxes. Man, this is a whole big one, isn't it? There are certain sizes of apple boxes. The way that they describe the different sizes of them is fine, because they make a lot of sense. Like the full box, the quarter, and then the little thin one is called like a pancake, isn't it? That's funny. But then when you start to like flip them on the side or hold them a certain way, and then they're different names like LA, Chicago, like that is like, it's fine. I mean, I'll put it in it's fine because the way they describe the size of them is fine, is good, but the nicknames they have for the way they're oriented is just like I don't know, it's just a little pretentious, but whatever. What is this one? Oh, this is cut. Yeah, this one's probably just gonna have to go up with action and quiet on set. Hearing cut is always like, all right, now we can keep joking about the thing that we just got yelled at to be quiet about. It makes a lot of sense. It goes back to using the film. You're cutting the film and all that stuff. Now this one makes a lot of sense. It's quick. Everyone knows what it means. It's just up there with action. There's no real way around it. You're gonna say this. Okay, yeah, this one is speed. So the person with the audio, the person with the boom or the audio, whatever they're doing, you roll the camera, you say, and then the sound guy says, sound is speed. Recording the sound. Oh man, I don't know. I don't think it's dumb. You say it because that's just what you're taught. Yeah, I mean, but it's just, you could also just say like, yeah, I'm rolling the sound, but I don't know. I'm gonna put it in it's fine. I don't know. Yeah, I'm just gonna put it in it's fine. It's just not offensive. It's just a term that I'm like, all right, cool. It's fun. Oh man, this one pisses me off too. I got it's a picture of a bee stinger, extension cord. Just call it an extension cord. Oh, but it saves me half a nanosecond, and it sounds cool when I ask for someone to fly in a stinger. Dude, whatever. Stop. people that were like in underclassmen and younger than me say like they know everything. I'm like, nice, man. You know this stupid nickname for a very, very common item, just like the clothespin. All right, we're getting there. We got sticks. All right, sticks. This is what my camera is sitting on right now. Sticks is another name for tripod. We're going 2 in a row. I think this is dumb and unnecessary. Oh, Emerson, it's same shit. Like, oh, it saves me. I have a second and it sounds cool. Just call it a tripod. I really don't get it. Everyone people that don't even work in the field know what a tripod is. So why are we switching it up? Why? Dumb and unnecessary, pretentious. Get it out of here. But like I still am using a tripod. This one is a toilet. So this is like when you're on the walkie-talkie and you don't want to say like, hey, I have to use the bathroom, you say like 10-1 or 10-2 or stuff like that. I think it's different for wherever you are. But I think this one, I don't know. Depends on the setting that you're in. If it's very, very professional and everyone there is like keeping an eye on you, probably best that you're not like, hey, I have to take it. But like if I was producing or directing something and like I don't care, like just tell me. I really don't care. If I'm filming something with a group of friends and they say that, I'm just like, okay, like you could have just told me that you're gonna use the bathroom, but I get it. You're trying to be professional. I don't know. It doesn't make sense to me. Next one is rolling. Oh, this one's fun. Yeah, we'll put this one up with all of the God tier ones. Rolling. I mean, you could technically just say like, I'm recording. Camera's rolling. Just it makes sense. It has history. You were rolling the camera back in the day. Like it's been around forever. I'm giving it the same reason as all of the other ones I have in this category. Like it just makes sense. So this is I got an umpire saying strike. The term striking. Now I know it's different. Striking can mean multiple things, but the one I'm referring to is when you are about to turn a light on. You want to warn everybody that you are about to turn on a really, really, really bright light that if you look at it, it is going to sizzle your retinas clean off. I'm not, you could just say, hey, I'm turning this on, just as effective. I do think it's kind of cool though, but because it kind of has multiple reasonings throughout like different mediums and industries, I'm gonna put in it's fine. Like, it's used a lot. It gets the job done. But yeah, you could also just say like, hey, I'm turning this on. This is a guy, reading lines into a microphone. This one symbolizes This one symbolizes the acronym ADR, Automated Dialogue Replacement. Since this is like another acronym and there's nothing really offensive or awesome about it, I'm gonna put it right next to the MOS acronym. Just right next to each other because, it's used a lot. Most dialogue you hear, it's a good chance it's ADR. Requires a lot of skill, and not only from the voice actors, but audio masterminds that put it into the whatever it is. But the term ADR, I feel like not everyone knows it. They could probably just call it like a voiceover, but there's a difference between a voiceover and then going back and redubbing the line that you are already saying. Like, yeah, they're kind of the same thing, but ADR is different. I should have made another category like practical. And it's used a lot, but I don't think it's cool. It's just fine. It's great. Not fine. That's another category. Oh my goodness, last one. Okay, this is this is a Minecraft village. This one is, I'm pretty sure I did this one for Video Village. Video Village is kind of where, the director sits and everyone stands behind with all the monitors with all the camera feeds on it. Oh man, this one's fun. I love it. I kind of love it. Like, I mean, what else are you supposed to call it? Like the media center, the feed zone. Like, nah, it's Video Village. Like this is the village of videos. This is where it all is. This is where everyone is. It's a community behind the camera. Yeah, it's cool. It's fun. It makes a lot of sense and it's very practical. And yeah. Alright, gang. I kind of yapped a little bit about some of this stuff, and I probably have some controversial takes on this, but whatever. I don't care. Let me know if you agree with any of these or disagree with any of them. I love stirring the pot, and I love being a lone wolf that has different opinions than other people. I don't know. There's just something. I judge people, and I feel like that's okay. Just like how you're judging me right now and debating whether or not you want to hit subscribe or like the video. Come to think of it, this reminds me of that one thing It'll be a quick story. So basically...